Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our online open house night. My name is Mr. Engelhardt, and you are in Car Care Essentials class. Um, this is where your child is going to be spending the majority of their time here in the shop. Thank you so much for being here. I know there's a lot of places that you can be tonight, and I appreciate that you are here with me spending your time. I know that time is valuable. So, again, thank you for being here. Below is my contact information, jengelhardt@lths.net. There is another one at D204, but I would ask that you don't use that, and I would prefer that you use the J. Engelhardt email address. Let's go ahead and get started. So, my background, a little bit about me. I went to Fremd High School in Palatine, Illinois. I went to junior college at College of Lake County, and I got an associate's degree in automotive technology. I transferred to Southern Illinois University in Carbondale and got a bachelor's degree in automotive technology and business management, as well as a educational degree in technical education. So I went on to get a master's at Aurora University for curriculum and instruction, and I've taught at Glenbard North for 1 year and Lyons Township High School. This is my 11th year of teaching. It's been an awesome experience, and I've really enjoyed working with the people here and all of the great students. So looking forward to this year and spending time with your child. AAC certifications, that's kind of like passing the bar exam for lawyers. I do have multiple AAC certifications, and your child will actually have the opportunity to take some of those in my class in auto service and diagnostics during their senior year. So that's a great, exciting thing that's kind of new this year. Course objectives. So for Car Care Essentials, we are going to learn the necessary skills in basic car care, preventative maintenance, and roadside safety. Students will learn how to maximize the life of his or her vehicle while saving money and becoming a self-sufficient automotive technician. They're going to have the opportunity to do all sorts of really cool things, such as below vehicle history, which we're going through right now, and vehicle ID methods, under hood checks, lubrication systems, tires, brakes, you name it. We go through a lot of information in this class. You may have noticed that your child was looking up their vehicle information or out in the driveway this past week, scoping around, looking inside the door panels, right in front of the window, the front glass window, to see if they could find the vehicle identification number and taking pictures of it, surfing online. These are all fun activities that we are doing this year. Another thing that you might be curious about is, okay, so this is a hands-on class. What are the changes that we're making for this year to be able to work in a remote learning setting? So first and foremost, we have the Zoom going on. We have synchronous Zoom meetings, bullet point 3 below, and online testing. So just like every other class, we will be meeting for 75 minutes on the blue and gold days, and then for the 30 minutes on the lion days. Um, it will always be synchronous. We will have fun activities throughout that synchronous. The other day, we had some students go live on their cell phones and walk out to their driveway and actually look at vehicles. I have my cell phone that is kind of like a GoPro, as well as a stand, and I can take students around and show them the car behind me or other various cars in the lot. And it's a fun experience. It's something that allows students at home to even get involved and be a part of the learning in the classroom and share it with their friends and other students. So Electude is another big thing. You can see there's a photo of Electude. That Electude is a software that is a nationwide software that is one of the number one, if not the number one, online learning software for automotive technology. Integration, tons and tons of lab and virtual experiences that students can really get locked into and engaged. Things like changing oil, where they're clicking and dragging certain parts and twisting other things via utilizing a mouse and computer controls, and genuinely having a lab experience as close to the real thing as possible. We're also going to be doing lab experiences in the driveway, which is not going to be requiring tools. So that way it's safe for everybody, not only safe, but also fair, because if one person has an amazing tool set and the other person doesn't, we can't grade that and expect students to have the same type of learning experience. So we have thought diligently about ways to have a lab experience that does not require tools like checking and burping the coolant system, or looking at the condition of the brake fluid or the oil or transmission fluid in the vehicle, or looking at the condition of the tires and measuring them with things that we've done for decades, like utilizing a penny and flipping it upside down and putting it in the tire, instead of having the actual $10 tool in hand. So we've gotten really creative, and I'm excited for your child to experience what we have to offer. Also, there will be auto shop lab experiences when we return to the remote learning hybrid model. How can your child get involved? First things first, if they can keep their camera on and audio at all times, as much as possible, that would be much appreciated. It allows me to connect with them and them to connect with me in a meaningful way, and in a way that closely and as closely resembles an in school um, situational experience. I understand that there's going to be times when students can't have their cameras on, or that they may feel uneasy about doing so, but I would encourage them to, if possible, at all times. Um, Showing up to class on time and being prepared, asking questions, participating regularly, these are all things that are going to help your child get involved in the course. Other online after school activities that we offer are as follows. Normally, we have a very extensive auto club that meets in person at the auto shop. However, we will be meeting online for the first time on September 9th via a Zoom meeting. More details to follow. We also have a pinball club that meets in the corral. We have 4 pinball machines there. And normally we would be meeting in the corral, but now we will be meeting on September 15th again on a Zoom call. Esports Club, again, also normally meets over at South Campus, and we will be starting that on September 8th. I'm actually the head sponsor of Auto Club, head sponsor of Pinball Club, and the co-sponsor with Mr. Nabasny as the head sponsor of Esports Club. So if your child is into gaming, console gaming, or PC gaming, this is a great place for them. Lastly, I'll go ahead and say that we have internship opportunities. While this is not for all 120 of my students, I only have space for usually 3 to 5 students each semester to get a paid and or unpaid internship at Continental Toyota and Continental Mitsubishi. There'll be more information to follow this. I always give students the opportunity to interview for the positions, and again, I will have more information about this as it comes closer. Typically, it's around Christmas break and then spring break. That's it. That's all that I have for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Again, my name is Mr. Engelhardt. This is Car Care Essentials. Welcome to our shop, and I hope that you guys have a great evening. Thanks for spending your time with me.